we laid up a little short. That road was getting rough. South Colony Lakes Trailhead. I packed a waffle. A great snack for 14er adventures. We're going to try to do Crestone Needle today. Yeah, it's a 14,000 foot peak. Class 4 scrambling. We'll see how steep it gets. I got the helmet, so could be some exposure and some climbing. Hopefully not too loose of rock. And pretty long approach. Almost 5,000 feet of vertical gain, I believe, from this point. And maybe 12 miles round trip, 20K. So got to run up this road to get to the single track first. Again, very rough road. Kind of beat up the Subaru trying to get up. Just to this point, it got a lot worse over the years. So there were a lot of people parked at the lower trailhead, the two-wheel drive trailhead, just so you know. We'll see how rough this road gets. But right at National Forest boundary here. So this was a good place to park. So you can kind of see how rough and how big the rocks the road gets. About a kilometer before the trailhead. So I'm starting at about 9,000 feet, doing some extra climbing for sure, but yeah, like the Subaru probably could have made it, but it's a new wilderness. I don't want to damage it too much. It's more about the rock clearance rather than the all-wheel drive capability. Didn't want to scratch the bottom. All right, at the upper trail parking lot. Really only added about a mile, 1,600 meters from the start of National Forest. Oh, these cars made it up here. Subaru could have made it. If I had an older car, a couple inches of higher clearance, definitely would have risked it, but see, most of these vehicles are pretty robust. Crowded day. It's a nice Tuesday. And yes, had a leisure start at 7 a.m. So I drove from my house this morning. So I think we'll take a left here initially. Got the Coros map going. Got the round trip distance, 11 miles from here. So about 5.5 up. Onwards and upwards. I believe this actually stays double track on the road. It's a Forest Service road. Obviously you can't drive past there anymore, but should be double track. Oh shit, there's a bear. Hey bear. Hey Berenstein. It's all right, Berenstein. I don't want you to be embarrassed. Is that a cub? Shit. Hey bear. Did I embarrass you? Don't be bashful. Make sure there's not a mom around here. Down at the river here. Oh. That guy was pretty tiny, but he must have been interested in all this human activity. Like I said, double track road for the first 2 miles or so. Then we have a choice to make. There's a split on the route and we could go either way. I think on the way up, I'll follow the road off to Climbers Left. And on the way back down, we'll do the other way, closer to Colony Lake. We got to go to Broken Hand Pass though. Let's get up there. All right, I'm about 3.7 miles in from where I parked my car, but it's about 2.6 miles up to this sign. Great history here, amazing. But you can see the split with the trail. So I think when we come back down, we'll come back from the right there, Climbers Right. But right now I'm gonna take a left because that's what they consider the Crestone Needle standard route. So keep following the road. Beautiful day. Unfortunately, I forgot my sunglasses today. I never forget my sunglasses. I got my helmet, I got my trekking poles, I got my nutrition hydration gear, got my inReach, but yeah, forgot the sunglasses. Hopefully it'll stay a bright bluebird day though. Let's get up there. Still some beautiful wildflowers be popping. Got my Speed Goat, Hoka Speed Goat 6s on. So here you can see, I think we have to go right to make Broken Hand Pass first, but you can see the trail on Humboldt, I believe over there. That's a more mellow 14er. Of course, we're starting off on the same route you would do to do Crestone Peak, which is also over Broken Hand Pass, but we're gonna take a deviation to go up the south face, the standard route, class 4 route of Crestone Needle. So that's the standard route we'll do today. All right, already over 4 miles in, over 11,000 feet. Got to get up there. This road just keeps going. Just over 11,400 feet, about 3.6 miles in from the upper trailhead. We're cutting across this. I think we'll go towards that other trail, South Colony Lake, wrap around this, and then we'll go get a view of Broken Hand Pass there. But nice sunny day so far, and it's good to be on single track. Woo. Don't worry, I'm vegan. You gonna say no pass without toll? So you can see Crestone up there. It's our end game. Broken Hand Pass off to the left. We gotta make that first. Gotta get past you first too. It's all right, you're okay. You have a good day. You keep it real out here, okay? Yeah, you're the real OG, the real goat. It's okay, I'm going this way. It's okay, you're okay. I should also mention there's some really good camping spots, especially along the road there, but all along the South Colony Lake. It's a wilderness area. Here we go. Splitting left, climbers left. So that'll go back to the lake and Humboldt and all that, but we gotta make Broken Hand here. It's gonna start getting steep. That is a beautiful lake view. Put the helmet on, 'cause a little overhead hazard maybe here. Approaching Broken Hand Pass. You got to make this notch, I think. So, little loose rock, not too bad. A little chilly, sun went behind a cloud. I got plenty of warm gear in here. Ooh, another lake over there. That's really cool. Ooh. All right, little class 3 move there, a little scrambling. Cool area though, look at this. Ooh, nice rock. Wow, this is neat. Nice. Yeah, a little bit loose. Not too bad though. Alright, made the top of Broken Hand Pass. It is cold and windy up here. I'm gonna have to put some layers on. Hanger right here. Maybe this isn't quite the top. Gotta still go up a little and then go down before we do the south face of Crestone Needle. Beautiful views off the backside. Alright, beautiful views on this ridge line. So I believe if you're doing Crestone Peak, you go down on that trail by that lake, then up over there. Of course, we're gonna wrap around here. You can probably see the south face. There she was. It's cold. Glad I brought a puffy jacket, hat and gloves, pants. Pants on when I climb this. We shall see. Definitely this upper cairn here, so that's the little landing we need to get to, or maybe we go down there a little, but this is a lot easier to down climb before we make our way up there. All right, so I just came down this little bit. It was like less than 100 feet. This is the south face trail, I believe. I don't think we go over there, so I gotta make this for the summit. But I gotta change. It is cold because it is very windy today. Did not anticipate the wind, even though it was in the forecast. So yeah, I'm gonna put on gloves, hat, probably my wind pants. Still have a puffy jacket I could put on for the summit, but I think I'll get some body heat when I scramble up this class 4. The rock looks really nice though, so I know there's a couple people up there. We'll watch for rockfall danger and get up there. Water coming down here. I think we'll take this line. I could go over here. Try not to get the feet wet. Got about 800 feet of vertical here. One final push for the summit. Good rock, but it is definitely a steep pitch, as you can see. It's gonna get steeper too. Probably both hands actually, because it's dark. steep. I think we're only approaching about 13.6, but this looks like the dihedral formation, so could be wrong, but East Scully route is just to the right here. There's some crossover variation that I'm not going to do, but I think I feel better about staying in Climbers right here. That is the dihedral. It is a steep pitch here, but the rock is solid. All right, about 13.7. I think about 500 feet of vertical to go. That really was class 4 crux. You know, it was steep. I'm glad the rock wasn't wet, but good handholds, and yeah, you definitely don't want to fall there. It's going to be harder going down. I might go back in the crack if this is the dihedral, really, because I felt like there was less exposure, but maybe more rock fall danger. Yeah, I think it's going to be harder to down climb than up climb, but usually is. Here we go. All right, I'm at about 13.8, 13.9. Looking back down the gully, see some climbers going down on the left. I was actually more in the middle there, but as we go up this final push, we do stay next to this right wall here, and then I think in the last 100 feet we'll turn left on the summit ridge, but we should be able to see it pretty soon, so getting pretty excited. Being really careful not to kick any of these loose rocks down though, because it will travel far and they are below me, so we'll take caution with that. One final push for the summit for real this time. Great view of Humboldt over there where we came from, Colony Lakes. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do climbers left now because there's a big cliff here on the right, so maybe I went a little too far up this gully, but I think we could cut over to the left now and see what's over there. All right, just came out by that cairn there. A lot of exposure on the ridge if you're doing climbers right, but great views. And I think that is the summit up there. I see technical only signs, so it's got to be close to that. Beautiful views right on the ridge to the summit now. Oh yeah. Crestone over there. Beautiful day. See down towards, I don't know if you can see the sand dunes, but you'll see like Kit Carson Challenger. So there you have it. Got to get down safe still, but standard route, class 4 route, south face of Crestone Needle. Didn't do the traverse. That's, I've heard, a bit spicy. I think it comes up maybe somewhere on these cliffs here. Super exposed. I might peek over the edge, but this is it for me. Could do Crestone separately, maybe with Sandy one day. So yeah, really a great day. And yeah, enjoying this small summit. Need a power bar, need a protein bar. And thanks for all the subscribers on here, liking these videos, sharing them. I do running coaching, marathon training, ultra marathons, but also these mountain hiking, climbing adventures. I'm not really a climber, but getting into all the Colorado 14ers. So stay tuned for more. Thanks to Patreon supporters for making this video possible. As well as title sponsor Hoka, keeping the dream alive. Hope your running's going well. Check out our training plans at higherrunning.com. Give us a follow at Higher Running. Thanks again for subscribing. Hope you're doing well, and stay tuned for more VO2 Max Productions. We gotta climb down from here.